What's going on, amazing people of YouTube? TJ here again with yet another unboxing. Now, this is a fun one for you guys today because I have not personally unboxed an iPad mini in years. And I don't believe I have a single unboxing of an iPad mini even on my current channel. I know I did that in the day, but that was on another YouTube channel. So, this is my unboxing of the iPad mini 5. This is the 2019 newest model. Just came out about a month ago. And I am super thrilled to get going with this unboxing because, you know, I've unboxed the 12.9-inch iPad Pro a couple months back. No, I didn't unbox it, I just reviewed it on my channel. So now we're kind of going to the polar opposite of that, which is this little guy right here. And this is a beloved iPad for a really good reason. Whereas the iPad Pros really fit a certain type of consumer that have a use for that gigantus of an iPad. This is the opposite of that. This is for the people that really want something that is small and compact and don't need all that extra bulk and weight, the screen real estate, and this is the iPad for you. So I do strongly believe there is still a market for an iPad mini. And for myself personally, that's why I purchased this iPad, because for myself, I just felt like it was just the iPad Pro 12.9 is amazing. Don't get me wrong, it is. It's a phenomenal iPad if you have a need for that size of tablet. But if you're like me and you just can't get over the fact that for most uses, a MacBook Pro is going to still fit your needs way better as a full traditional computer, then you don't really need something that gigantuous. And that's where this iPad mini comes in. For daily usage, this little guy is probably going to become my daily driver. Yes, it is small. It's smaller than even the iPad Air, the new iPad Air that just came out a month ago, alongside this guy. But the thing is that this little iPad mini is so ideal for using it in your hands. So, and obviously taking the plastic off, always a satisfying feeling. And of course, they haven't changed the packaging at all. It still looks the same on there. And also, you know, in terms of the design itself, as you'll see in a second, the iPad mini is, in terms of physical design, unchanged. But what really has changed is under the hood and the display itself. So let's go ahead and take this off and get right to it. Maybe. There we go. And here we are. We are presented, as always, with the iPad. Look at that little guy. It's like a little baby iPad. It's so cute. How do you not love little baby iPad? It's so small and so light. It's like, the way I see it, it's like basically two iPhone 10s, or 10s Maxes, if you will, smashed together. It's kind of like that. And it's just so light and easy to handle in the hands. I just feel like is way better for using it in the chair, on the couch, or something like that. This is going to be a much better option than using the big 11 or 12.9-inch iPad Pros, or even the 10.5-inch iPad Air in your lap. I just do. I feel like this is the better option for that. And, you know, in terms of any downsides to this, it would have been nice if Apple gave us a new design. It's always a satisfying feeling taking this off. But as I was saying, I always like to say, this is my little thing I always say, taking the plastic off a new Apple product is almost better than sex. Almost. But it is really satisfying. But anyhow, as I was saying, it would be really cool if Apple had made this an all-screen design like the current gen iPad Pros, because then they could have really gave us, like, way bigger than 7.9-inch display. But, you know, I have to say, because it's so small, the bezels really don't bother me. It just doesn't. Because the thing is, you're not really looking at it like, oh, the bezels are so ugly. you're just using it as an iPad, you know, so it's not a big deal. At least not to me, it's not. Some people might be a deal breaker, but I do not consider this design to be antiquated. Yes, it would be nice if the bezels were a little bit slimmer, but that's just the iPad mini. I'm going to turn it on, maybe. And also, I'll mention a couple other things already to start up. There we go. Also, this has a headphone jack still, and it still retains the lightning connector, obviously. Now, one thing to note is that unlike the larger 10.5-inch Air or the iPad Pros, it does not include the first speaker audio system, so you only get 2 speakers, but really that's not a big deal for a device this small. It'll still be fantastic. The biggest thing to note here is with this display. This is by far, well, 2 things, the display and the A12 Bionic chip. This is the same chip found in the iPhone XS and XS Max. It's going to make this iPad screen. It is so fast now. Obviously, this is my first time using it, but all the reviewers say the same thing on YouTube. It's just fantastic. It really ups the performance of this iPad mini a lot compared to the last gen model. Also, the display is now up to 500 nits of brightness. It's now laminated, so it looks fantastic. And don't forget, folks, too, this is still the of all the iPads, this is the most pixel-dense iPad there is, because obviously it's the smallest display, and you're packing that same retina display into something that small. So it's going to look so sharp and so crisp, and it's fantastic if you have a desire, such like I do, for a tablet this size. And again, this is not for everyone. Not everyone will be impressed with this iPad mini, but I always had a soft spot in my heart for the iPad mini. I haven't owned one personally in years, so this will be really nice to dive into this. And I'll do a little bit more with this in this video as well after I get it all set up and everything else. So I'll see you guys in a second. So now that I have gone ahead and set up the iPad, I can kind of give you a visual idea of what I mean when I say that perhaps the biggest upgrade besides the A12 Bionic chip is truly the display, because Apple has given this iPad mini some much needed love when it comes to the quality of the display. Again, it's now brighter at 500 nits. It has the wide color gamut. It has the laminated display. It has two-tone display. If you use two-tone, I personally use two-tone, but if you like that feature, it's not available. And so the display is really where Apple put all the effort into this upgrade. And the A12 Bionic chip really just adds to that performance all around, making it definitely a worthy upgrade. So if you intend on buying an iPad mini anyway, like this is your thing, you like these smaller iPads, I personally am very happy to have one again. It's been years since I personally owned one. But, you know, recently, like I said earlier in the video, I've been thinking I really need something else to use around the house. Something for this, when I am just lounging on the couch or sitting in my chair. I don't really want to have that huge, cumbersome iPad Pro, and that's where this mini really comes in. And it does so beautifully. It's very compact. It's just a large enough display that makes it more logical than just, let's just say, using your phone, which a lot of people just use their iPhones nowadays too, because iPhones are now getting bigger and bigger as well. But it still does not negate the fact that the iPad mini is, it has its place in the iPad lineup for sure. So I am excited to dig into this even further. I'll be doing some geek testing, things like that. But at the same time, there's really not much else to say. It's just a very nicely updated iPad mini, and it is that beloved form factor. So definitely pick this guy up if you're in the market for an iPad mini. You will not go wrong. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. If you like my content, please hit that subscribe button below. Until next time, peace out for now.